As far as the Celtics' reaction to just that little piece of sound, what do you have?
Listen, all of this has made people in that organization uneasy, and it's playing out in public now. But they've been talking with Kyrie Irving about, this team has underachieved, and the organization's frustrated with it, and they know Kyrie Irving is frustrated with it. And, the focus for the Celtics is to certainly, especially as far as Irving's future is concerned, is to get as much out of this season and this group as they can, to get back on track as a contender in the East, make as deep of a run in the playoffs as they can, and then have a roster as deep and talented as possible come around draft time when they've got decisions to make in trades. And they know that more than any other player they've pursued in recent years, they really need to get Anthony Davis. And as much as anything, that will help solidify Kyrie Irving's future. Boston still feels confident, and Kyrie Irving has given them no direct reason in their conversations to think that he's going to leave. But Boston's not taking this for granted, and especially the way now Kyrie could have shut this down today, and he opened it all back up.
Yes, and for that we are grateful. Woj, don't go anywhere. I know we're going to come back to you for some Anthony Davis talk, but sticking with the Celtics and you guys up here, you're Danny Ainge, you're listening to this, you're watching the Anthony Davis stuff, you're watching everything happen. What do?
I'm calling up Kyrie for a private conversation.
Okay.
And if I don't feel exactly the way I need to feel, I start making some other calls. I mean, I totally agree with Kyrie when he says he didn't owe anybody anything, but the Celtics don't owe him anything either. This is a two-way business. And everybody talks about it, they act like it's only on their side. And so it's just interesting when Kyrie talks about this. So now, first of all, it throws some leverage back toward the Lakers when you talk about the Pelicans trade.
Yep.
The Knicks feel hope, and God knows they don't feel hope very often, but they're hopeful now with a treasure chest and all these free agents out there they think that's going to be different from 2010. They're going to get somebody. So it puts a lot of things in play that, as Woj said, would not have been in play depending on his answer. As we look at Paul.
Mr. Celtic, what say you?
This is a chess game. I don't do anything but be patient
and
see what happens. Listen, they have a championship team. I know it's not playing out that way, but this team could easily go to the finals and possibly win it this year. Let's say that happens. Then what? Do you leave that situation? I'm standing pat with Kyrie. Let's see how we do in the playoffs at the end of the year, see where we're at. We have the assets. We have him. Anything can happen. That's what I'm doing right there.
But Danny's got to prepare.
I'm not making a move,
right, Paul? If you're Danny, you got to be ready.
You can't panic before the trade deadline. He says something. It's a chess game. No, we're going to stay patient, see how this plays out.
This team has underachieved. They made it to the conference finals without Kyrie Irving. They're a fifth seed with Kyrie Irving. And I've said this the entire season. The team and Brad Stevens had to decide. Are they going to turn the team over to Kyrie and allow him to play his way, which is 25 points, 5 assists, or are they going to play ball movement, player movement type of basketball? That's the frustration. So therefore, if I'm the Celtics and I bring him into office and I don't like what's said in the conversation, I'm looking to move him.
That's a panic move.
I'm glad you said that.
That ain't a panic move because I have assets. I'm the Boston Celtics. I can have 4 first-round picks this season, and I have great young players.
Get for Kyrie right now.
Well,
there's no great trade for him right now that you'll be happy with.
We're going to tee Woj off of Paul. I don't even know what we're going to tee him up for, so go ahead and talk about that. Woj, are you still there? There he is.
This may not be about one conversation with Kyrie Irving because they've been talking, and he talks with Danny Ainge, and it's been an ongoing conversation, and this wasn't news to them that he's frustrated. And so I do think the lines of communication with management, with ownership, they're wide open with Kyrie Irving in this organization.